Hello. Oh, I'm a bit late. Reason, I forgot to click live. Holy shit. Oh my god, I'm very stupid. Very sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna go through it a little bit quicker than I could hope. I keep forgetting to click go live on YouTube. I'm so used to starting streams without having those, like, wait thingies. So, very sorry, but it's time to show off the model. Okay. Where the fuck? There we go. So most of the model has stayed the same in essence and clothing, but it's just a big update when it comes to just how good it is. So, woo! Yippee! So socks are still the same. Yeah, I'm gonna go a bit quicker than most VTubers will do because I don't like it when they do like those really long drawn out things. So we're gonna do this quick. We're gonna do this quick and we're gonna go fast. Okay. Ooh. Hands. I have hands. I did already have hands. But one of my hands is a little bit more cursed than it was before. Which does not mean cursed in internet lingo. I mean literally cursed. As you can see for my little right hand over here, I am in fact cursed. That was my own fault. Oopsie. If you want to know what happened, go to my first debut stream. I'm not gonna rehash it because I think that's too much effort. Like it said in the starting soon screen, I do have a cough. Very sorry. If I cough, I'll probably mute myself as quickly as possible. But yeah, yippee! Yippee! Oh no! There goes my camera. Whoop! 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 It's sort of the same, but a little different. As you can see, there's a slight itty bitty difference. I don't know if anyone can really see the difference. It's the cape in the back. So yeah, I do have a slight update. Also, the pattern on my shirt is now a fully hand-drawn pattern instead of a pattern from the Clip Studio Asset store. Yippee! Yippee! Time to go up a little more. Oh, there's more shoulder now. There's more shoulder. I have more shoulder to show. There is less bandages on my shoulder, and there is more shoulder. And more chest, but, you know, there is not much because I am not a woman. Anyway, yeah, so most of it has stayed the same. I do have a bit of a larger collar now instead of a smaller one. It's also more movement, which I do have to fix a little bit. I did make this in 2 days while I was sick, so oops, I guess my problem. Yay! Hello, everyone. I hope the quality of my stream is good. It should be. I don't know, but it should be. Okay, it is. Anywho, time to type stuff out. Anywho, so this is the new model. Yippee! 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 So, as you can see, I have a bit of an update. The update's pretty big. I don't know what to say. I may have already done this spiel thinking I was streaming when I was not. Oops. Anyway, as you can see, there are some minor changes, like my eye color being a little bit more reddish pink instead of pink pink. It used to be the same color as my hair. I'm gonna switch this audio out. Get the there we go. It used to be far more the pink of my hair color, but I thought that wasn't a good idea. Also, my eye bags became more. One of my hair clips is also now 2 tiny hair clips on the same side as my first hair clip. I didn't like it that much. It is now gone. Also, my hair is curlier now. Yippee! Reason, I have curly hair, so I thought it'd be fair if I, in this version, also have curly hair. So, we have curly hair now. Also, the wing hair clips are more pronounced and more in front because I thought it looked nicer. I don't know why. So yeah. Yippee! Most of it stayed the same, but I do have one special toggle. I have bad eyesight. I should probably actually wear my glasses in real life, but I don't really feel like it. So yeah, we have a glasses toggle for when my eyes are burning. And when I maybe actually wear my glasses when I'm streaming. Reasons I don't really do that is because it doesn't track very well. So, you know. Yep. Also, in general, I've gotten model-wise, I look a lot taller. Should I grab my 1.0? I should see if I can grab my 1.0. Let's see if we can... Let's see if I can do that. Let's show the first model and then add the second model. Woo! Hello. Let's make me smaller and make this version a little smaller. I keep making... Hello. So this is the difference. It's slight, but it is there. Well, it isn't actually that slight if you look at it. My mouth rigging is also a lot better, so... Yippee! So this is the update. It's pretty different, but also very similar. Funny thing, I've gotten taller, but my neck has stayed the same thickness. Yeah, you can see more shoulder now. I don't know if anyone's into that, but there's more shoulder now. I have gotten a lot paler, which, oops, that's just a fact. I've gone less outside. Less outside. Yeah, so this is the update, model update. It's not as slight as I thought it was now that I look at it. I thought it was much less, but it's far more than I thought. Oops, oopsie. But yeah, so we've got a 2.0 now, and the 2.0 is a lot better. I don't really know what to say. But yeah, I guess you could say I grew up. Okay, let's go back to just me. Oh, there's two of me now. Give me a second. How do I get rid of you? Oh wait, I think I just gotta, yeah. There we go. I'm not a very skilled streamer, let alone a VTuber. But yeah, so we have a 2.0 now. I'm very proud of it. I really like it. In general, I think I just didn't really like my 1.0 after a few times of using it. I was just more of like, oh, okay, it's fine. It can do the job, but it wasn't really good. So I fixed it. So let's go show the entire model. Ugh. That hurt. Yay! Oh wait, I'm way too small. Bigger. Do. I am very proud of it. I really like it. Yeah. So there's a tiny bit of physics that I need to fix, some other stuff I need to fix, but in general, I exist now. But I think that, like, most of the physics that I need to fix are below the waist, which I fuck that shit, bro. I think I'm cute, and that's all that matters. And for artist or rigger, that is me. I am my own rigger and my own artist. I am also my own concept artist and background artist and starting soon screen artist, and I do everything. Reason, I do not have money. Well, I say that while I bought a 25 euro keychain. So I was sick for like 2 weeks, like heavily sick for 2 weeks. And so I was like, oh, let's go get myself something, you know, because I was sick and I deserve a little treat. So I went and I saw that Fuamoko had new merchandise. So I bought the Mokoko keychain, which was 25 euros and 20 euros shipping. Fun thing though, they have Ideal, which is neat, because many Japanese and or even American websites don't do Ideal, even if they ship to the Netherlands, they don't do those. But the Hololive website does do Ideal, which is really neat. So I didn't have to go through like PayPal fees. I didn't have to do PayPal fees, I could just buy it. But because it's a Hololive product, it's gonna take ages to ship because it's both made to order and Japanese. But yeah, I don't usually do these things because I don't really like paying for shipping. I think shipping is fucking annoying, and mostly if it's more than like $5, fuck that shit. I've had bad experiences with shipping, mostly DHL. I don't know, how do you say it? DHL, I think, which is a company that does work in several countries, but mostly I've had so many issues with them. Like, I paid extra to have shipping for home instead of having to go to like a shipping point, and they shipped it at the fucking shipping point. Oh, I wanted to murder someone real bad. But in general, I've had pretty, like, at this address where I live right now, I've had less issues, but I've still, for example, my microphone, it shipped like 2 days too late, and that wasn't fun, and they still delivered it at the wrong address. So I just put it at a different address where I know I can pick it up without issue now, because that's a better plan. But yeah, in general, I don't really buy expensive things, mostly overseas stuff, because the Netherlands is pretty expensive when it comes to shipping. Like, international shipping is pretty expensive here. like if you ship within the Netherlands, it's cheap as hell. It's really not that expensive. But when you ship outside, like when you ship outside or get something shipped from outside of the Netherlands, it can rack up to like 30 to 40 euros of shipping. Like this was quote unquote reasonable. It was not reasonable. It was a 25 euro keychain. I basically paid the same amount in shipping. It's probably gonna take like 2 months to ship, if not more. But it's a Mokoko keychain. I thought about getting the Fulala one, but I'm not spending another 25 euros on another keychain. So I just got the Mokoko one because I like Mokoko's design more. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm a big fan of pink. I don't know if you can notice, but I do in fact really like pink. Don't get me wrong, Fulala is cute though, but I just wanted one keychain, so I got the Mokoko one. I wanted to buy some Mokoko merchandise. I wanted to buy the plushie at first, but I was like, oh well, I think I'd rather just get the keychain and hang it on my like actual keys because I do actually have house keys. So I'm gonna hang that one on my house keys and hope that they still fit in my pocket. Moment, I got a cough. Give me 2 seconds. Ooh. I coughed. But yeah, I did that. I've never spent that much money on shipping before, and I was actually like pretty shocked that I just bought it. It was a tiny bit of an impulse buy, but I was already planning on buying myself something within like the 40 buck range. So was it that shocking? Not really. I did already like budget a little bit to get myself something. Yeah, I think that in general, I don't really spend my money at all. And now that I was like, oh, well, I really, 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 really want this. It was like, I think most of the time when I spend my money, it's like food and or craft supplies so I can make things myself because I own a 3D printer, which 2 months ago, I think I just got it or something. I'm still fixing it up because the FEP, which is a plastic, got broken and leaked fucking resin everywhere. Oh my god. I still haven't fixed it. I'm a bit too lazy. But I have a resin printer and let me see if I can the chibi version of it. I'm gonna see if I can add it to my stream. Give me a second. I gotta send it to myself so I can put it on the stream. Let me go look if I can find a picture of it. Or I gotta use my phone. I do want to show it off because I do really like it. It's a figure I made. Give me a sec, I gotta grab my phone real quick. Let me go send it to myself. Yippee! So I can show it off because I'm really proud of it. I do paint figures now, resin. I do 3D sculpting on my iPad. But I only want to show off my little chibi me version. Let me go send the one that shows the least amount of my house. Okie dokie. And yes, I have a shitty chair for everyone that is hearing it. Let me go add, no. Let me go add, browser source. Let me go copy the link. There we go. Let me go crop it real quick. I'm gonna go crop it. Give me a moment. Ooh. Crop. Cropping it like that is annoying. No! 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 God. I hate fucking... That should be good enough. So this is the figure that I made of me. This is my figure. I spent several days on it. Oh. God damn it. I didn't click that. I spent several days on this stupid figure. It's like 11 centimeters tall. It lives in like a little glass thing now. It's cute. It's cute. I do have other figures. But this one is like, let me go crop it so it's like easier to see. 140, yeah. So this is the figure. It is a custom 3D model that I made. And it's also painted with an airbrush and resin printed and blah 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 blah. It took a while. But yeah, I'm really proud of it. I really like it. I wanted to show this off before, but I just didn't stream because I was sick. Yeah, expect me to not stream often when I'm sick because I get sick often. I get sick like every 2 fucking weeks. It's insane, dude. Anyway, out of the way. I think I do have the 3D model file. Let me send myself my 3D model file that I do have because it was on. I made it on my iPad. Wait, do I have the GIF for it? I think I had a GIF. Let me just send several versions. One that was like span. I think this is, yeah, let me go grab that real quick. And then change it so it's, yay! I do gotta fix the cropping real quick, but yippee! He spins. He does a little spin. Do you like it? So this is the 3D model that I made. For any 3D model experts, yes, I know it looks like shit. But it does the job. It works for me. And that's all that matters because it's for me. Anyways, I have been like not drawing a lot, not working a lot, just laying in bed watching YouTube. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that being sick and just watching YouTube is like fine, but I still have to clean my house and like do the dishes and go to the store, which don't go to the store if you have a fever of like 40 degrees Celsius. Tip, don't do that. You're going to almost faint. Tip for everyone. Don't go to the store when you have a fever. Big tip. Oh god, I did do that. Reason? I wanted to get soup. I walked into the store. I was feeling a little faint, just like a little bit like So I got some snacks. And then I still fucking forgot the fucking soup. I still forgot. And then my mom was like, I'm gonna bring you soup. And then she did not bring me soup. Oh, that was something. I really wanted soup, but I couldn't go to the store because like everyone said like please do not go outside. So I didn't go outside after that, don't worry. I did not. I was safe and I did not go to the store, but God did I really, really, really want to go to get myself some chicken noodle soup. I still haven't got my chicken noodle soup. Maybe I should go to this. Wait, tomorrow it's Monday. I go to the store on Monday anyway. Let's go get some soup. I love chicken noodle soup, but I can only have it so many times before I want to barf. Give me a second, I got a cough. Coughing has been finished. I think like out of all soups, like in general, all soups, I have like a few that I really, 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 really like. One of them is pea soup. Not pea as in P-E-E, but pea as in the fucking vegetable. I really like it. It's really good. I like it with a Dutch type of meat called rookworst. It's yummy. I like it. I like vegetable soup, just like vegetable soup. That one's yummy. Chicken noodle, or just chicken. I do like tomatoes, just like less. Like I only really like it when you make it from scratch. I don't really like the ones you get from the tin. Is that what you call it, tin? I don't I don't know. My favorite soup, I think, yeah, it's gotta just be chicken noodle. Like I'm up for chicken noodle soup most of the time. I have noodles in my house. I can just buy. I'm gonna buy chicken soup, and then just add. I bought some noodles thinking they were the thing that I wanted to buy, but they weren't. They were not very yummy, so I'm just gonna add them to my soup. I mean, I can use the package of like sauce, which I don't really like anyway. I don't like throwing away food, so I like recycling it through like using it in soup, or like noodles, for example, are fine to add in soup. Most things are like fine to just add in soup, in my opinion. Most things can be added to soup and it will be fine. Like rice, I love when they add rice to like thicker soups and then add some rice. Ooh, that's so good. I like cooking my rice in stock anyway. Sometimes I like adding beef stock, sometimes vegetable stock, sometimes chicken stock, but like boiling it, like cooking it in stock is so much better than not. Like adding a tiny bit gives so much flavor, man. I love that shit. I sometimes when I make curry, I add like a tiny bit of stock to what I'm like the rice that I'm making, and then I cook out all of the stock. And it has a really, really, really good flavor. If you don't cook out your stock, you're weird. But if you don't, you gotta like make more stock. I just add like a tiny bit of flavoring. Just like the smidges, like the smallest smidge of stock. To be honest, when I cook for myself, I cook everything that's the easiest to do. I'm an okay cook. Like, don't get me wrong, but I just fucking hate cooking. It takes too much time. It's too stressful. I have to like wait for this to cook, and then I have to cut that, and then I have to do this. I just buy pre-sliced vegetables because I will actually cry and have a meltdown. I'm not joking when I say this, I was cooking, which I had to cook a really large portion for like a lot of people, and I had a meltdown. I shut down. I started sobbing. I was just like, I can't fucking do this. And luckily there was someone around, and I was just like, I'm leaving. And they were like, what are you doing? Where are you going now? Where are you going? Oopsie. I didn't mean to reveal my first name. I meant Lou. Lou. Yes, Lou. Anyway, so they were like, Lou, what are you doing? Why are you on like the floor? I was like, I can't do this anymore. I have to cut more carrots. I have to grate more spinach. Ooh. And they're like, why are you on the floor though? I was like, the floor is nice. The floor is nice. So I picked myself up and I just went like, I'm going to lay on the couch now, or I'm going to throw something. So I went to go and lay on the couch and they took over with like cutting the vegetables. And when I felt a little better, I just put on my headphones and decided I'm gonna just cook with my headphones. Fuck this shit. Like I said, I'm an okay cook. I can cook most things okay. Like I can make curry. I can make like most foods fine. I like making curry. I like curry. But in general, if I don't have to cook, I'm not going to. I live in a place where I don't have to. I don't have to cook 90% of the time. There's a cook that cooks for us, and she's very nice. She understands that I am very particular and very fucking weird. I do help with cooking sometimes because I do think that it's a nice thing, but usually I don't have to cook alone, which is a good thing. I prefer cooking things that are just like 1 or 2 pans and I don't have to clean because I do not own a dishwasher. I have to hand wash all of my dishes and it makes me go insane. Reason number 1, I am autistic. I got the autism beam when as a fetus. And now I can't deal with food being on plates when I wash them. And I am but a baby when it comes to noise and management of my regulation of emotion. Respectfully though, autism is sometimes cool, but sometimes it fucking sucks. Sometimes you can be deep diving about like one of the things you wanted to work, like you wanted to become your work, and then at the same time you can't fucking go to school, so you can't even do that fucking job anyway. Ooh. To be honest, I think it's funny when like people ask me like very normal questions, like very normal questions, and I'm just like, what? I don't understand. Like it's a very basic question about like social stuff, and I'm just like, I don't understand, but okay. Autism is weird, bro. It's weird. It can make you make creative and amazing things, and then also buy a fucking 45 € keychain. Good job. I may also, to be honest, I may not just only have autism, but I'm not allowed to test, so I have just, like, very bad impulse control, if I'm totally honest. Like, making my 2.0 was a big impulse. It was just like, I need to make a 2.0 now. So I made a 2.0. And to be honest, VTubing was, like, almost 4 or 5 years ago, was my first, like, impulse into creating content. Because most of the time I was just like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna, like, make this plan. Yeah, VTubing was never that. I just made a model and then I started streaming. I've made several models that most people won't remember. A few people may. At some point I've gone through 4 models now. My first model was a cross-dressing dog boy. Second model was a vampire, not a vampire, it was a demon. Third model was a snow leopard, and now I've been this for 2 years. I don't stream that much, due to several reasons, but, you know, that's nobody's business. But yeah, I just sort of, I think that in general, if you enjoy something and you want to do something, you should do it, even if you don't do it as often as you probably want. For me, for example, I don't stream as often as I want, but because I want to, I just did it, and it does make me happy when I do it. I enjoy making models, I enjoy making live stream content. I thought about not doing streams and doing just like regular content, but I'm not very good at editing videos. It probably wouldn't make that much sense. And I am also a big yapper, so I found out what that meant a few months ago, and now I use it all the time. To be honest, that's the same with oomph. I didn't know what that meant for a really, really, really long time. I found out what it meant like 2 days ago. To be honest, what's really funny is that I am probably one of the least knowledgeable people about internet slang, and that I know just the most random shit. Like, I know random internet stuff, and then someone's like, what does Riz mean? And I'm just like, I don't know. I still don't know what Riz means. I think it's like flirting. I think. I don't know what the kids of today say. Oh, I'm a child myself. Well, I'm not legally a child, but I'd say like my brain capacity is that of like a 5-year-old. I don't know what 5-year-olds nowadays are fucking saying anymore. This is not me like slighting children or anything. Like, when I was a kid, we also had a bunch of weird things that we said, but God, sometimes I'm just like, what? Like, I talked to my nephew like a little bit ago. Like, it's been a while. It's been like a year, but he'd said some stuff and I was like, what the fuck are you saying, kid? Like, that child's like 12. He's gonna be 12 this year, Jesus. God. Good God. I don't understand the type of stuff they're saying anymore. Like, I've gotten to that age where, like, I'm in that generation where we have our own lingo and the kids have their lingo, right? And I think that's kind of funny. I searched something and I found out that the thing I searched, while it does sound similar, is not the thing I was actually supposed to search. That was not a fun thing to learn. Ooh. To be honest, I think that like brain rot stuff and shit, I don't understand it. I mean, we've had brain rot, like the Narwhals song and like those. And like fucking Pink Fluffy Unicorn is just as bad as Skibbity Toilet. Let's be fucking honest. I don't know what Skibbity Toilet really is, but the only reason I know what Skibbity Toilet is because there's this one fucking, I think there's a teacher or like a lady, she just said like Skibbity Toilet Riz, and I was like, what the fuck does that mean? There's just like this lady with like the most deadpan, I don't know, I love that type of stuff. I love it when I don't understand something. Ooh, I love it. Oh. I forgot to say Yaho at the beginning. Sacrilege. Sacrilege. I'm very forgetful. I don't know if people notice, but even my streams and my YouTube channel are not particularly remember. I can go weeks just forgetting something exists, so it wouldn't be a surprise if I just went and I just did a bunch of stuff and I'm just like, wait, did I do that already? I sometimes forget that I have keys in my pocket. Like, every time I go outside, I'm not joking when I say this, I have to pat my pockets to remember if I have my keys, even though I very specifically remember picking up my keys. Just like, I have my keys, right? I have my keys. So I remember picking them up and putting them in my pocket, right? But then I go outside and I'm like, do I have my keys? So I have to pat myself down like I'm in like an airport. It's the same with like literally everything. I go to the store, I've already patted like all of my pockets. I go to the store, I'm like, do I have my phone with me? Do I have it? So I have to pat myself again when I'm like checking out, even though I already did that when I went outside. Like, I'm not joking when I say these things. I actually like genuinely do these things. It's the same with like, I walk into my living room and I'm like, did I grab the item? And then I pat myself down again and I'm like, wait a second, it can't fit in my pocket. Why am I patting myself down? Like, I remember I was trying to go clean like a dish, like a glass. And I walked into my living room where my like kitchen and everything is. And I remember going into the kitchen, turning like the faucet on to make it like hot water. I was like, wait a second, I didn't take the fucking glass with me. So I had to like run into my bedroom again, grab the glass and run back. I go into the kitchen to clean said glass, forgetting to take said glass. Which is why people shouldn't be surprised if I just forget everything. Like, everything. I can do things, and I can do them fine, but I have to go and put alarms. I have to put alarms to remind myself to eat. That's how bad my memory is. And then I remember everything about the My Little Pony series. Oopsie. Yeah, I don't know. Also, my laugh sounds terrible today because my guinea pig laugh has disappeared due to the coughing. Very sorry. I think I may stop streaming. It's been around 45 minutes. Not exactly, but like sorta. But in reality, I've been streaming for an hour because I didn't click the fucking go live button on YouTube. I hope everyone likes my 2.0. I'm very proud of it. I really like it. It's my favorite part is like my favorite part is just the eye color. I really like my eye color. I like it being a little bit more reddish pink. So yeah. Yippee! Goodbye. And have a Yaho as a goodbye.